Welcome back to Real DJ Hours!
Heyo,
This is Ash.
Foxy.
Oh my god, I just like unpaused, I get whacked in the face. Good lord. Alright, so we're about, like I said, last episode, we're about halfway through Dark Ice Mines.
If you talk to your guys, do they just remind you what you're supposed to be doing?
Yeah, essentially.
Is Slippy like, hey dumbass, use the dinosaur horn?
Yes, I forget who does what. So like Peppy does something with like maps. If you need
talk
maps.
to him, I want to see.
Fine. Yeah, it's exactly what you said.
The same shit. Alright. World map.
Yeah, so here's your maps.
Oh, this is cool. Alright.
And then this is
like your
inventory menus.
your like completion stats.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, usual shit.
Yeah, just usual shit disguised as something a little bit more interesting.
Right. I like how it's diegetic though, like it's his communicator thing. I like how the mammoth is patiently waiting for you to like get back on him again.
No, this is a different one.
Oh, a different one?
Yeah,
okay.
So now we're gonna go through the blizzard, because I didn't go up here before because I knew you couldn't, but you can't go through here without him.
Doom.
Yeah.
You have to walk over food.
Yeah, you just walk over food, refill his bar, and then Tricky's gonna, well, you'll see. He runs off and gets captured.
Frigid outskirts. I don't think you know that. That's the worst area in any game ever made.
What is it? A Dark Souls?
It's a Dark
area?
Souls 2 area.
Okay.
You'll know it when you see it.
Yeah, we will be playing the Dark Souls games. Foxy will be playing Dark Souls once we run out of furry crap to run around with. But
hey, you can turn into a dragon in Dark Souls.
you turn to a dragon
Quote unquote.
Which I get. You know what? Yeah, that does kind of count, doesn't it?
The fucking dragonstone things.
Oh my god, that counts, doesn't it?
Okay, so
Oh god.
no. Okay, so there are furry games, and there are games where with like the token furry character,
Or like incidentally furry.
like they're just like Final Fantasy VII happens to have like a red wolf. You can like a red whatever he is in your party. A lot of fighting games have the one furry character you can select.
Mm-hmm. I love this guy just doesn't give a fuck about him at all.
They're not furry games, but they have furries in them.
Right. Whereas this 100% is. Like, StarFox is 100% a furry game.
I do have a really bad problem personally with the token furry character in fighting games.
Okay, why? Because it feels very tokeny, or...?
No, because I will drop $60 at the drop of a hat. If, like, the next character trailer for Killer Instinct has, like, Riptor again, I'm just gonna buy it.
Even though you're only gonna play it for, like, 5 minutes?
I am just gonna boot the game up just to fuck around as the one T-Rex or some shit.
Yeah. Well, though, I suppose that's the nice thing about Steam, is because, like, you can do that, get your fun in, and then be done with it.
Oh no, I keep the game.
Oh, no. Alright, so here, this is...
Well, I have that problem with any fighting game.
This is just a traveling section, which is...
Is it racing?
No, it's just, you're getting there with this, which is just cool.
There's no obstacles or some shit?
Nope, you're just...
Huh.
You're going down into the lower half of the
cool.
dungeon.
I like that.
Yep.
I like a bunch of little, like, one-off segments that you do
They're
in
just
video
fun to
games.
do. It just feels cool.
I'm sure some video game analysis YouTuber would be like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of half-baked concepts they put in this game.
This isn't half-baked. It's just fun.
Like, just a random driving segment.
Because, like, okay, so the difference between this being fun and not fun is because I don't ever feel at any point, like, little things like this, I never feel like they are...
like systems that they just left on the cutting floor.
Well, that I never feel like this is that's supposed to be a more involved part of the
cameo
game.
bit. What the fuck is this Revenge of the Sith shit?
Well, now we're in the mines.
Oh shit.
We were on the surface before.
Welcome to the fucking battle droid assembly line. Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
There's a fucking hamster wheel, mammoth. What is this?
Yeah.
Oh, right, because the lizards, like, enslaved a bunch of mammoths.
Yes.
Okay. Can you free him, or is he just stuck
Nope,
there?
he's just gonna be there forever.
Does he, like, beg you to let him out if you talk to him?
Nope, he's just
He's
stuck
just
there forever.
Oh my god. To this day, he's still going.
But no, like, for stuff like that, I'm under no illusion that that's, like, a major part of the game.
Right.
So it doesn't feel like I'm getting ripped off by not getting to do it more often.
Right.
Whereas when when things like that are in games and I feel like it should have been more, that's when I get a little upset. You know what I mean?
Right. Like,
Right, that's
like RPG systems that don't have enough depth for you to have
Right.
feel like you have options.
Mm-hmm.
Or
You can hear Tricky shouting.
right.
I don't know if our audience can hear Tricky shouting because it is kind of quiet, but he is just screaming.
Is he lost still? Or
No,
is
he's in prison.
Oh, oh, he's. No,
Yeah.
he's in prison, just getting tortured.
Yeah. Tricky went to jail.
Jesus Christ! Did he go to juvie, or is he like?
No,
Is he in like adult jail now?
Yeah, he got tried as an adult.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, there it is. Okay.
He just made up war crimes. Wait, I didn't do anything.
Well,
Let me out!
there we go. Now we can go get him out.
There's the whole opening the chest, and then it cuts to him like doing the thing with
Yeah,
the key.
I'm all right. I'm not a fan of that. I'll be honest. Those will pass right through you, by the way.
The boulder, if you shield. Oh, that's funny. Did they explain to you that you have a shield? And you can
I
use
don't.
It?
At some point they might, but
There's
I don't.
probably a tutorial bit that you mash through just some dialogue boxes.
No, because I don't think it ever does.
You just have a shield.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing I like. Where the manual again, the manual.
Oh, the manual tells
would have
you.
had that in there. It would have had the full control scheme in there.
Right. There's no like 30-minute tutorial section teaching you like, oh, this is the shield. Try using the shield 3 times.
Yep. Which, you know what? That might be one of the best arguments for returning manuals to games, is not having to have those
cut out,
control
like, the bullshit.
control tutorials.
Doom Eternal has a really, really, really bad tutorial problem. So, like, Doom Eternal will have pop-ups at this whenever a new mechanic is introduced.
Yep.
And sometimes it'll even cut away to, like, a tutorial room.
Yep.
Just, like, take you out of the experience.
Yeah,
to plop
it's
you
really
into, like,
odd.
a fucking, like a prison cell with a bunch of, like, demons to try out the flamethrower or some shit.
Yeah, it's really...
Yeah, try Blood Punch. Alright, now you know what it does. Let me put you back in the game world.
Yeah, it's...
My least favorite one is when the Marauder shows up, the shield guy. Really cool looking boss fight. A whole build up to him, and then it just stops everything to show you a little like video of him
exactly how to beat the boss.
His thing describes you exactly what his mechanics are, exactly how to beat him. Oh, if you're too close, well, he'll use the shotgun. If you're too far away, he'll do that. So you have to do that and this and that, and you're just like trying to squint, read the little text.
Oh yeah, because it's really small.
Watch little looping GIF video.
Yeah, it's...
You're just like...
It's not... that game is really good, but that is a big problem. Alright, so hey...
some people mashed... I mashed through it the first time, and I just got owned by him. He was playing a nightmare.
It's the Gatekeeper's daughter.
Who are you?
I am Fox, and this is the Crown Prince of the Earthwalkers. We've been sent by the Snowhorn Gatekeeper to find the Spellstone. Do you know where it's hidden?
My name is Belina Tay. The Gatekeeper is my father. Did he send you to rescue me?
I'm sorry, Belina, but he feels you have betrayed the beliefs of the Gatekeepers. We were only sent to find the spellstone.
Fox basically said, "No, fuck you, bitch.
To save the tribe.
Give me the shit I'm asking
If it wasn't
for."
for my father being a gatekeeper, none of this would have happened in the first place.
Like
Family
Tricky
drama.
figures it out. You ever think like, okay, she's in prison and could have done that at any time?
You could have busted out at any time. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Fox walks in, he's like, you know that's a breakable wall, right?
Yeah.
She's like, oh. Okay,
Got it.
Got it.
Belina, are you there?
Listen carefully. Find a way to the bottom of the mine. I'll meet you there.
Fox is like, God damn it, you couldn't have waited?
Yeah.
I was right here in the room with you, lady.
You couldn't have like just chilled out for a half a second? Taking me with you?
Like, sorry, God. I'm just the messenger, dude.
Yeah, right. Tricky, get out of my way. Okay. Oh, God. Precision targeting
can
in
make
this
those
game is
fall.
just not the best.
That's actually really cool. Oh my God.
It is, but the way you have to do it is...
Pain in the dick. I love the little things you can fuck with in the world. Is that for platform see it across the ice? Yes, it is.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
That's cool.
You have no idea. As a kid, this also took me a while to figure out.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, there's no bit in the manual for like, oh, do this to the ice.
No, so it's actually, you know, speaking of that, I actually have the full guide magazine for this game.
If you might have to,
I
like,
do actually, okay, so I know we've been making a joke about this being a very legal copy. I actually do have a actual physical copy of this game.
Sick.
It's just GameCubes are a pain in the ass to set up with the way that we're recording, so we're not doing that. But I also have the full digital guide for it, because it is one of my favorite games, and I thought that something like that would be really cool to have.
Also, if you call Slippy or whoever, they'll probably like tell you, "Oh yeah, I see you're stuck in the ice cave. Yeah, it looks like you got."
No, I don't actually think he does. That's I
doesn't tell
think part
you?
of the reason I was stuck
Oh,
on
what
it for
the-
so long.
Okay, that may be an issue. I'm fine with things not being over tutorialized, but I at least want them to be hinted at. You know what I mean?
In a game like this, so you have to understand, the only adventure game I had played up to the point of playing this game was Twilight Princess. So I had some inclination of like how this was supposed to work.
Right.
Come on. We might be here a little while.
'Cause I would have never guessed to use that on environment things. Are you gonna drown? 'Cause oh my God, you're in half health already.
Yeah.
Keep spawning. That's
Yes, yes he does. But no, like, the guide for this game is so cool. And it probably would have walked you through this.
Huh.
Because, I mean, that's what those
How
big...
often does this mechanic come up with the ice?
This?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
There's a lot of just here
Like just
in this game.
Yeah. Or like in general.
What do you mean in general?
Like using the manual, like using the fire staff to like break shit.
Well, that's constant. There's those little buttons all over the place.
Okay.
But there's a lot of mechanics.
So like reasonably they tell you that like, oh, the fire staff can be used for
Well, no, like that little guide, it straight up just tells you everything, like how to get through every section.
It does?
Screenshots, everything.
What?
It's
like
a physical
strategy guide?
walkthrough. Yeah, it's a strategy guide.
Oh, okay. Huh.
And I think those are great. And I wish that they still made them for every game.
Right.
But so many games are online games now.
Did they expect you to like wiki it and just
Well, but no, it's just because so many games are online, linear games are not common anymore.
Huh. Well,
So okay, it's hard to.
oh my
okay,
god. Okay, no. Elden Ring doesn't have a manual, but you know what they've been doing the past few months?
What?
Elden Ring has been doing video guides on how to get through every area.
Okay.
They have like
Bando Namkai?
like the Bandai Namco like YouTube channel
Bando Namkai.
has like boss guides and like how to progress through each area. It's weird because it's like a year or two after the game has come out, and they're only now doing like for like new players like, oh yeah, this is how you get through fucking, this is how you beat General Radon, this is how you get through whatever the fuck. And it's just like 10-20 minutes of this guy like narrating himself going through each
So it's
section.
just a video walkthrough.
It's just a video walkthrough. It's in place of like, because like, what the fuck is going to be in an Elden Ring manual? It's going to be a startup guide on how to install the thing.
Yeah.
Just like random shit on like the stats that you have, and just like maybe a map of the world, right? Not nearly as in depth as a strategy
You
guide.
made it!
It hasn't been easy. Now where is that spellstone?
My father didn't say exactly where it was, but he knew that General Scales had hidden it somewhere
All right,
close.
spellstone's
Look
somewhere in the
carefully.
mine.
I'm sure you and your
Say
little
what?
friend can find it before they do.
Spellstone's in here
Time is
somewhere.
short. You must
No,
find
it's
the
not
spellstone.
quite in here.
It's not quite in here? Okay.
Yes, I know. Not quite. It is close, but it's not in this room specifically.
Well, okay. So if
Okay, so beforehand, I misspoke. It's not online games that have ruined stuff. It is, it's open world games. Because it's, how do you
Open
create a
world
strategy
games?
guide for a game when someone can do anything in any order, and, like, doing some things in some orders makes other, other portions easier.
Well, with Fallout would just have like quest markers on whatever the fuck. This game
Did
doesn't
he
have
just, like,
quests.
trip and fall on nothing?
I think so.
I've played this game many, many times. I've literally never seen that happen.
Well, Fallout games would have like quest markers.
I'm talking about like modern, like Breath of the Wild. How do you create a strategy guide for Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom?
A lot of it's handed off to the community these days.
I know, but that just to me is
like you just watch streamers and let's players like do the thing, and then you just like,
that's just such BS to me.
because it takes you out of it. It's like a third party thing that you're looking at.
Yeah, and yeah, it takes you out of it. Just like you're talking about Stanima takes you out of. Oh god, this section.
There's no like, ooh, there's no like collector's edition of this game. With,
God,
like a steel book
this is
and
gonna
shit,
take a
right?
minute.
This is.
You have to walk up this whole
Oh my
fucking
god!
thing.
Carrying a fucking barrel? Can
Yeah.
you jump?
Nope.
What the fuck? You can't even. You have to like, keep centering the camera.
Yep.
Oh no! This must have been a wall for people.
As a kid, yeah.
Oh,
This was a
Jesus
dreaded
Christ.
section as a
what
kid.
What the fuck is this? Oh, are you good? Are you out of
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I got it.
Woo.
All right, so second try. That's good. All right, so we got to find a place to set it down. Right here. You have to be very careful when you're doing this,
Right.
because I don't want to just. There we go. Okay. Because the icon doesn't come up to like set it down, and so if you do it incorrectly, you'll just huck it,
Right.
and you have to go get another one.
Well, I guess what I'm seeing is like there has to be a balance between like, the game shouldn't stop itself and bring you out of flow state to explain itself, right?
And if someone else has to do that, it's just as bad.
Right. So there should be some like literature in the game or alongside the game to get you up to speed.
Why don't deluxe and collector editions, which they love to do now,
Come
include
with
like a
strategy
physical
guides?
strategy guides? Yeah.
They don't want to pay somebody to write all that, and they don't want to like stick a whole like book in there with like the
Yeah.
There's no like online PDF walkthrough.
Yeah. All right. So.
Well, because they want players to play their own way. They don't.
Oh God.
They don't want to tell you how to do these things.
That it's
you
just
know?
it's such a BS excuse. All right, so I will open the way, and then that'll be time, I think. Go a little bit longer.
Well, have you not been playing your own way in StarFox Adventure this whole time?
Sort of. I mean, well, it's because it's difficult to say because this game has a very clear way that you play. And so, okay, am I playing my own way? I guess. I mean, yeah, technically, yeah. But I don't, it's... You understand, like, the difficulty of this thought process of, like...
It's a fine line.
Yeah, they're two totally different approaches to designing a game. I forget if I have to go up here, but I think I do.
Now, some of these games, when you enter dungeons, there's a whole, like, establishing shot of, like, the whole thing, or, like, the whole intro part. Like, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, in some games, you'd walk into this mine section, and it would pan up through all the mines and show you, like, the rolling barrels, the rolling boulders.
Yeah.
Introduce you to the place, right?
Right.
There'd be, like, a safe zone you could come back and touch base with. This game doesn't have that. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, do you think? It kind of just tosses you in this mine.
Yeah, it says, just start exploring, start going places, start doing things.
Is that a bad thing that it doesn't have that establishing thing?
No, because these areas are so self-contained and minimal that I don't think it needs it. And if you explore around enough, you will find the solutions.
Like, reasonably, you'll just figure it out.
Yeah. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anybody else thinks so, but I do.
I think Spyro...
The Legend of Spyro games definitely do that.
The original Spyro games, because you'll go into, like, different, like, zones,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll have, like, an NPC there who tells you what the mechanic of the zone is,
Mm-hmm.
and you're basically left on your own to do the one mechanic as you're platforming through.
Mm-hmm.
Which, that's totally fine, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, those are really simple generally. You kind of just force your way through it.
Alright, we're gonna kill the cannon operator.
The incompetent one who...
No, this is a different cannon.
He had a family!
I don't care about his family.
Wait, I have a wife and kids. I just got a raise. Do you ever think about that? The fucking hired goons?
No.
I do all the time.
Do you really?
I just think it's fucking funny.
I mean, yeah, it kind of is. Alright, there we go.
Like, you could not pay me enough to walk back and forth with all this going on.
Oh god, I hit the wrong button.
Oh god. Look at all these occupational hazards.
I know.
You couldn't pay me enough to work here.
Yeah, no, this is a pretty shit working environment, isn't it?
Like, you'd have to really, really believe what you're fighting for, or you'd have to be on a really good pension plan. You know what I mean?
The shark must have like the hella best pension plan on the face on this planet,
right? Like, Commander Scales must have really good healthcare for him too. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
my god!
look at this shit. Imagine getting crushed by barrels,
Okay,
tripping into the, like molten lava and shit.
Spellstone's in here.
All right.
So, on the
Is
next.
this one of those shrine puzzle things?
Nope. This is different.
Okay.
All right, so next time on Real Degen Hours, we will go through this portal, and I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want Foxy to know what is through this portal. But we will go through this portal, and we'll finish this dungeon. Remember, like, subscribe, let us know what's going on. Like I said a couple episodes ago, if you know of a furry game that we probably don't, bear in mind we do have a list, but if you think that there's one that we might not have heard of, please let us know, and we'll put that on the list potentially.
A rare but possible, you know.
Yeah, anything that you can think of that you identify as a furry game, just expose us to everything.
Yeah,
good games like this and the bad ones. That's okay too.
Because I've seen some bad.
Yeah, there are some bad ones out there. But, yep. Likes, comment, subscribe. Peace.